Hey everybody, it's Brian, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about targeting. So I always like to call targeting the secret sauce of LaunchDarkly, and that's because I feel like it's our killer feature. It enables things like incremental targeted rollouts, canary releases, beta programs, entitlements, and it's even a key ingredient in experimentation. Plus, it's a feature that most in-house systems completely lack. At a high level, targeting allows customers to determine what features are displayed for particular users, contexts, or segments without requiring them to hard code these rules into their code base. Targeting rules can be adjusted within the LaunchDarkly dashboard, and that means that it can be handed off to the relevant stakeholder rather than requiring a developer to make these changes. And all of this is done obviously without requiring additional code changes or redeploys. So let's take a look at the LaunchDarkly demo app and how we illustrate targeting within that application. All right, let's take a few minutes to explore the targeted experiences section of the LaunchDarkly demo app. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by logging in as Jen, who's a developer on our team at Launch Airways. You'll see this is a fully functional airway application. You can choose an airport and book a trip. You can see your prior bookings. You can cancel flights. You can even view a little bit of profile information. It allows you to explore and make this feel like a real world application when you're just showing it off. So we're going to start by launching a new feature to allow our customers to sign up for a loyalty program. But we've learned some lessons from our prior parts of this demo that we need to limit the blast radius of these kinds of features and test that they function properly before releasing them to the general public. So we're going to start by releasing this feature only to our development team. Luckily, Jen is one of our developers, so we're going to choose the development team. We're going to say it's available for them. We're going to make sure it's off for anybody else. That way we can test it without any worries. Let's go here and you'll see that this new little Launch Club banner popped out and allows me to join the Launch Club. So we are going to go ahead and enroll in that. And you can see that now there's this little pop-up banner here for Launch Club members. All these new features were enabled by that flag. My Launch Club membership gives me free checked baggage. And you can see in the bookings, I now get free Wi-Fi. So now that we have this Launch Club data that the Jen has opted into Launch Club, and we're going to pass that back to LaunchDarkly in the context data, we can now target against that. So let's start by releasing features just to our Launch Club members. This gets into this concept of entitlements, that you can use feature flags to enable entitlements for different groups of users. So we're going to go to this priority boarding. We're going to add a new entitlement for our Launch Club members to add priority boarding. So we're going to target a segment here. We're going to say only our Launch Club members. We're going to roll it out as available. Need to make sure nobody else gets this. So we're going to save that. I'm going to save that here. And now because Jen has already joined the Launch Club, you'll see that when I go to my bookings, I now have this launch priority thing here. I also have this new button for launch priority upgrade. So Jen just got this new entitlement without having to change anything in the code. We launched this new entitlement to Jen in our Launch Club members, and we can do that to target those members going forward with all kinds of new benefits as we roll those out. So before I get to the next flag, I'm going to want to talk a little bit about segments. So segments allow us to basically create reusable sets of rules as far as how targeting is applied across multiple flags. So it makes it really easy to then create those rules and apply those to flags all across our application. So we've created a number of segments here. As we talked about the development team segment already, as well as our Launch Club segment. So this Launch Club segment is going to explore like a little bit of how this works. This Launch Club segment is looking for users who have their Launch Club attribute turned on, and those users will be targeted via that segment, and then we can apply that to all our flags. So that's how we were able to launch that feature just to our Launch Club members within that last flag. So for our next flag, we're going to get into this idea that contexts do not have to be just about users. They can be just about anything from geolocation data, device data, or airplanes. For instance, this is how Hulu uses targeting to target specific devices across their entire user base. So what we're going to do at Launch Airways is we want to launch a new meal promotion program but we're only launching those on our A380 flights. So we're going to target some data about our flights rather than the user data to be able to target that meal promotion. So let's go ahead and first I'm going to show you how that's possible. We're going to look at the different contexts that this application is sending. We're sending the user context, obviously, which we've been using so far to target. We're also sending location data. We're sending device data, and all of these can be used for targeting as well. In this case, we're going to be using this experience context where we are sending data about which airplane a particular flight is on. So when we look at this context data, we can also see what segments the context that was passed would fall into. We can see instances and dig into instances of these contexts. We can even see the expected flag variations for any flags that target those segments, so we can predict how our application will react. So let's go ahead and let's target our new meal promotion, and we're going to turn that on, and we're going to target segments, and we're going to say let's target only our A380 flights. We're going to make that available to A380 flights. We're going to say it's unavailable for everything else. Review, okay, and save. Let's go back here, and automatically, without redeploying anything, you'll see that now we have an A380 meal promo because each of these flights is on an A380 airplane. So that worked perfectly. We're able to target those airplanes. So now for our final feature, what Launch Airways wants to do is like every other company out there, they want to release new AI features because everybody's got to get on the AI bandwagon. So we're gonna release these AI features, but we want to actually give this as like a new entitlement for our platinum users, our highest level customers. We want to give them early access to these features. So we're going to go ahead and target those platinum users. We're passing that data in via the user context. So let's go ahead and we're going to release these travel insights. This is going to allow us to basically roll this out to a small group of users. We're going to see how the users react to these features. Do they work as expected? Are users happy with these features? And then that's going to allow us to roll that out to a progressively bigger group as time goes on, so we can make sure that we're releasing the right features to the right people. So let's go ahead. I turned on those AI features and I'm going to go in here. You're going to notice that really nothing has changed. And that's because Jen is not a member of the Platinum Club. So we're going to go ahead and unlock our Platinum status. That is going to pass that Platinum data back to LaunchDarkly in the context. And now, without making any additional changes, you'll see that we are getting these AI insights about our flight, where we can see details about the flight. We can see information about the airplane. We can even ask AI travel insights more questions. So all of that was launched automatically by targeting our Platinum members and done without any code changes whatsoever. Okay, just to review what we covered here. Targeting gives us the capability to limit the blast radius of potential issues by limiting who can see a feature. For instance, we targeted only our development team initially to test the feature. We can customize the experience of certain users based on what we know about them. For instance, we were able to target certain capabilities to only our Launch Club members. We can adjust application features based on any data we pass to LaunchDarkly, whether that's device, geolocation, or even airplanes. As you saw, we could target only our A380 flights via that experience context, and we can gradually roll out and test the performance of a feature to an ever-expanding audience, always with that safety net that if a feature fails, the feature can be shut right off, as we saw with our AI travel insights that we targeted only our Platinum members. All of this can be done without the need for time-consuming code changes or redeploys. I hope that's helpful. Thanks.